Hi there, what's up? Welcome back to Economics. I am Dr. Shreya Roy, and this is lecture 4 for data analytics using STATA or STATA IC, however you may pronounce it. And in today's video, we are going to learn about the basics of graphical visual representation using, let's say, a line chart, bar chart, pie chart. That's it, I believe. And this is going to be part one. In part two, we are going to learn some more advanced graphical representation, which includes two-way plots, linear plots, so on. And we have already uploaded the previous videos, which includes the introduction and interface for STATA. Second is the basic and essential commands you need to know before driving more into the software. And the third one includes how to calculate means, the three types of mean, and ratios and totals. So I hope that the videos were helpful. If you haven't watched them as yet, please go and first watch them so that you know and are more, hands-on with the software from here on. So let's roll into it. Okay, the data that I'm going to be using today is the same one which we had used in lecture 1 and lecture 2. That is file, example datasets installed with STATA, auto.dta, and close this. You should have your data over here. So for graphical representations, we will click on graphics, click on bar charts, let's say. You will get a drop down like so. You can actually select vertical or horizontal. So in case you want bar or you want column, you can decide out of the two and then select the variables. Let's say I want to select MPG. I want to select trunk and weight. Okay. And click on OK. It's taking a little time, but here it goes. Now, what is the mistake that I have done is I did not check the units or standardized data before plotting my graph. So basically what I'm trying to say over here is if I look into the data, MPG is all in two-digit numbers, whereas headroom is in one point decimal numbers. And the third number, I think, was weight, which is like a four-digit number. So this is not a very good, representation of the data. So let's take and try to build some better ones. Let's take MPG trunk, and probably from here we can take up turn. Okay, so let's do it again. What am I doing? I am removing weight from here and I am putting on, was it turn over here and enter. Now you see, this is your graphical representation. You can edit the graph from here. And this is a navy color. You can change it to, let's say, pink, which is something I'm not fond of. So, however, in case you need to change the colors, the school and the bachelor's kids, they are really into it. But as you grow in the research area, you build your name in the research area, you slowly and steadily realize that colors actually don't matter. Your work, it does. Okay, so there's about that. So this is a bar. In case you want column, okay, so obviously you can save your graph from here. So let me save it as graph 1 and save it so that in case you're writing a report or you're representing your data somewhere else, so you have the graphs ready. Now let's do another one. Let's do bar. Let's do it with, let's say, a vertical and click on OK. Okay, so again, the mistake which I did was I did not change the weight to turn. Okay, this seems better, right? So there's for bar and column. Now let's take a look at pi. Okay, so we do know, right, that for pi, it is important to have categorical variables. For example, you are trying to use pi to represent height or weight. It is a very bad graph choice. You have to use pi for things like, let's say, gender, male, female. Let's say, um, something like expenditures on clothing, housing, uh, education, percentage of education in a percentage of expenditure on clothing or housing or luxury or entertainment. These things, something which you can represent categorically can be used under the pie chart, category. So, however, I'll give you a visual explanation. So, category variable over here, let's take foreign. So here foreign is basically the model of the car. So if it is a foreign with a capital F, it means that the car is manufactured abroad. And if it is domestic, then it is homemade country. When I say homemade country is, for example, India. For India, the home country is India. For India, foreign country is anything outside India. If you are residing in USA, your home country is USA. Anything outside USA is your foreign country, okay? So click on okay. So basically the data set which we have has more of domestic cars than foreign cars. I hope this was helpful. Again, you can edit it and do whatever you feel like. It's maroon. You can change it to gray from, intensity, whatever. You can, transparency. When I'm talking about intensity, it is basically transparency of the color, okay? So you can do that. So that's up to you. Okay, dot chart. So for dot chart, we have a similar way of doing it. Let's select MPG and trunk and turn, okay, and click on okay. So you see, so mean of MPG is represented in blue, okay, and mean of trunk is represented in maroon, and mean of turn is represented in green. So this basically tells you how far apart are the data sets in terms of mean, if you need to do a mean comparison. So there's that. And I'll change the data set now. And I cleared my data set. Now I'm going to File, Import, Excel Sheets, Browse, STATA class 3, Open if I am correct. Yeah, fine. Import first row as variable names, as I've always mentioned that, and click on OK. Okay, so here I want to show you another thing. Let's do a pie chart. And here, graph by variables. So basically, I want to see in the citizen, what is the population percentage of male and female. Okay, here it is numbers and not categorical variable. But just understand that male and female both are of the same units. Okay, it is very important though. So let's take population male, population female, and click on OK. And there it is. So we see that the population of male for the given data set is almost like, let's say, 55, 60, okay, percent. And the other one is, a little less. So I hope I could explain you the two types of pi. One is when you are using categorical variable. Second, when you're using two variables or more, but with the same units, right? So either male or female, which is a categorical variable, or you're using expenditure on education, expenditure on fooding, expenditure on housing. These are numeric data, but of the same units. They are all rupees, right? So here, what did I do? I first checked the manufacturing, which was a categorical data. Let me just show you quickly over here. Okay, I've deleted the data. Okay. So categorical because it was foreign or domestic. And here we have a numeric data set, but of the same value. Okay, head counts. So I hope that was helpful. Now I want to show you two more of very important plots, which my students say Excel is easier. So basically I do all my regression in STATA or STATA, and then I move back to Excel to do these plots, which is like, why would you switch between the softwares when one software can help you in everything? Okay, so let's go to graphs, two-way graph, okay, create. So we are still on the basic plots, okay, basic plots. Now, let's click on bar, okay. Now you are seeing that I want to create a bar, but with year on the x-axis, year on the x-axis, okay. So let's just see. Did we have it? Yes, it is. In fact, there is an error with Excel when you do this, because a lot of times the x-axis automatically does not take the year, rather it plots the year along with the rural population, urban population, your numeric data which you want to plot. So this is an easier one, okay? And similarly, you can do graphics, two-way plots. Okay, whenever you are plotting a new plot, make sure to disable the old plot, or else you'll get the two plots together. I'll commit that blunder and I'll show you how that goes. But as of now, since I want to teach you, so let's just look at it. So create a new plot, create a line, x-axis, let's keep it here, and y-axis, let's keep it population total, and accept, and okay. There it goes. So you're on the x-axis and the plot on the y-axis. Okay, so this is the population trend for 5 years. Okay, similarly, let's do one more. Graphics, two-way plots. Okay, so let's commit the blunder and let's see how that one goes. Like, now I am enabling this one. So basically I have two plots running together. Okay, click on okay. So what does it happen? Over here, I have my bar chart, okay? And here I have my line chart. So this is an absolute error. I have seen so many of my students not disabling the previous plot and then plotting a new one and then ending up with something like this, which is an utter chaos, and submitting the work just like that. Please do not make these errors, okay? Now, another one. Go to graphics, go to two-way plots and disable everything and create one more. And here, let's do an area plot. So you get the idea. Basically, the plots are there. You can select anything you want. And here I'm selecting year. Here I'm selecting, let's say, population, urban, accept, and okay. Okay, so this is the area plot. And I think that's about it for this lecture. See you in the next one. I hope you liked the video, learned something new. If you did, like and follow for more such videos. Subscribe to our channel and see you tomorrow. Bye.